2, 1!
The Great Christmas Light Fight is on! Ho, ho, ho!
Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. It's Brian Michael, your librarian, your resource for everything related to the Great Christmas Light Fight. And I'm out of the library again. And as promised, if you're following the channel, I'm in Plant City, Florida on day 2 of the Florida MegaMini. And I'm here in the First Baptist Church of Plant City. And I'm in the vendor hall at the Florida MegaMini. And right now we're in between classes. So it's a good time to get started so that you can hear me. And then 2, we can kind of get a feel for what it's like at the Florida MegaMini today. So this is a check-in. I'm going to do a deeper dive in a week or so after I get back and compile all the footage I've taken and all the pictures I've taken and all the stories I've shared and learned and heard. And today, live, we're going to test technology. So right now, I'm streaming to you from the hall, like I said. And shortly, kind of like I did back in my OK Texas Xmas, I'm going to go walk around the front yards of the Florida MegaMini. I'm going to go through the vendor hall. I'm going to interview some of the vendors. I'm going to take you behind the scenes. I'll stroll by some of the classrooms. I'm going to go to the main stage while it's quiet. And I might even meet up with Jordan Nash in the control room and show you how everything works for the production. We talked about it. We're going to try to time it. He's at a class now. But that's what we're going to do today. I'm here with the better half of the librarian, the Miss Kimberly Michael. She's over there. We'll say hi to her too a little later. No, she may or may not want to. And we're going to have fun. It's been a great 2 days so far. Again, we're on day 2 of the Florida MegaMini. And I know it's early. This is impromptu. I told you I'd be coming live Saturday sometime. And many of you might just catch up on this a little later. But what I wanted to do is fill you on a couple things. I'll show you the class schedule if you're not familiar with it, so you can see what you're missing out on if you haven't been here. Or if you're not here, if you're thinking about coming next year. There's a lot of great classes. And contrary to what many might believe, it's for more than people who just do pixel light shows. You could do AC light shows. There are classes for traditional people. There's classes for beginners. There's classes for experts. There's pre-workshop intensives for the deep dives and 8 to 16 hours of training. So there's a lot of really cool stuff. And there's a lot of really cool vendors here that we're going to meet. And those vendors make a lot of this possible. They sponsor funding the meals, the prizes, the giveaways, the raffles. I'll go through the raffle room, show you all the boxes of things you could be winning. Then I'm going to, show you some special guests who joined us at the Great Christmas Light Fight Roundtable. You might recognize them or know them from TV. And it's not just the regular light fighters. It's a surprise. I gave a hit in a post I made last night. And they were kind of here. We'll figure that out in a minute. So I know a few of you are starting to come in. If you have any comments, post them. Get them in there. We'll show them. And a heads up while we're getting more people into the feed. Once I go walking, I'll give a heads up there. We're going to test this out. I'm going to leave this station and go mobile, walking around like I'm doing a vlog. And you can still comment during them, but I won't be able to answer them until I get back to my station here. So what do you want to know? What are you doing this Saturday morning? Do you wish you were here at the Florida MegaMini? Let me know in the comments. Hit like, hit subscribe. And if you want to know when I'm going live, impromptu like this, turn on the notifications in YouTube. And it'll let you know. It'll pop up on your phone and give you an idea. There's been a lot of great people here. We've done a lot of great things so far. We've had great meals. We've had great conversations. We've had great classes. We've had great camaraderie. And it's such a great family experience. We're here at, again, the First Baptist Church of Plant City, who's graciously, through one of their members, Bob McDowell, I'll call him out. Bob McDowell will go back to his booth. He's starting up a new Coro company that's a little bit different. And we'll let him explain why or what's different about his. But he's our connection to here. He does a light show at the church here at Christmas time for its members and for the community. And we thank Bob for working with the committee. I also want to thank the committee. I'm not going to be able to name them all, but Tom Stallings, Fred Huckstra, who am I forgetting? There's so many, I forget. And then we have people on the board and volunteers, the Bigda family, and a bunch of others. I'll make sure I call them out when we do the follow-up deep dive a little later in the week. And then it's going to be fun. You're missing so much. Let me check on some of the comments. We got a few joining in. and let's see how this goes. Again, I'm live from the front yard of First City Baptist Church. You can see people walking behind me. This gentleman here checking out the Boscoyo table. There's a big throne next to me. Maybe I'll show that here. And let's see who's joining us. Oh, look at this. We got Bill Riera joining us. I know you were supposed to be here. You registered. And as a matter of fact, when they did the montage video, if you submitted a video when you registered, we saw your video. And I will tell you this, the fans were cheering, Bill. The whole crowd, when yours popped up, there were lots of oohs and ahs. So I think they recognized you were on Light Fight. Wish you were here. I was hoping to meet you, but maybe next year's Florida MegaMini or the Christmas Expo, should that happen. All right. Thanks, Bill. Hey, we got Joseph Gonzalez joining us from Milwaukee, Chicago. Are you traveling today? You're usually in Kansas. Hey, welcome, Joe. Hopefully you can make it to one of these when you're not acquiring choir people and David Hamburger display pieces. Oh, look, we got this here. Henry Swenson. I'm glad you're joining, buddy. I talked about you yesterday when I did two things. I hosted a class about Light Fight and how to get your display TV ready, whether it's for Light Fight or not. And when we did the Great Christmas Light Fight Roundtable, I talked about my friend with the big pumpkin. So we're glad to have you. And then Billy's chiming back in. Wish he was here. He had his flight. He's had his tickets. That's what happened to us at the Christmas Expo last year before they canceled or delayed it. We had purchased anything. And ironically, as everybody knows, and I've shared, we almost didn't come to this. Some of it was related to waiting for the airfare. And we recalled we had a credit that was about to expire in June from the Christmas Expo last year. And it was either use it or lose it. So we pulled the trigger and the missus gave the blessing. So, hey, get your comments in. I know many people might not be joining because I didn't publish a time, but I'm going to be walking around. Before I get walking around, I think what I want to do is just tell you what's been going on, what the opportunities are here. So let me go over to, I'm going to bring up the schedule. And it's going to be an eye chart. I'll admit it, it's an eye chart on the screen here. But you're going to want to see here the opportunity. And if you did not know where to get the schedule, you can go to the Florida MegaMini site, and you could go to FloridaMegaMini.com. On the drop down menu at the top, I think it's events, and when you hover over that, there's classes and schedule and class descriptions. That is where you can get this and look at it. You can download it as a PDF or view it online. But what you are missing, so again, I talked about the intensive. Drew Hickman led an intensive Lightorama class from beginner soup to nuts, getting up board to working with the new Lightorama software. And Lightorama's announced some new things. Maybe when I'm walking around showing the vendors, they could tell us about that. And then Ron Howard from Extreme Sequences, he did a deep dive on X-Lights and a lot of the sequencing and services that he offers. So we thank both of those guys for contributing time, and we thank the attendees for participating because they were an additional cost and additional investment in time. Again, anywhere from 8 to 16 hours between the 2 days. But then we got into the core of the meeting, and you could see we moved into the pink here. This is the start of the Friday MegaMini, and that is the main day. We have an opening session. We have a group photo, which will be posted by the Florida MegaMini committee later and will be shared. We had a light show. We had breakfast. We had snacks. We got to talk. We walked through the vendor hall, and then we went into the classes. And you can see the classes are stacked. And I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read them. But if your screen's big enough, or go to, again, the FloridaMegaMini.com site, you can see there are a lot of classes. And that's the pink is the first half of day one up through about lunchtime. And then let me advance the slide here. And then you go into day two, and I'm sorry, still day one, you go into the afternoon. And after things wrapped up around 4:45, we had a mocktail and mingle in the vendor hall. It was very crowded in here. And it will be crowded in here in between the filmings. And we got to have mocktails because we are in a church. Other libations could be had outside the venue afterwards, not outside the church, but over at the bars or your hotel. And a lot of people did that. And then we're here at day two. We're kicking off things in the morning. Again, breakfast was served, sponsored by the vendors and provided by the vendors. So that's great. And there's a lot of classes still going up through two. And then there's the raffles. We're going to go through the raffle room, and you'll see there are a lot of prizes donated by the vendors and sponsors that you could win if you're attending. Anything from a free sequence to a discount on your order to actual pixels and physical controllers. So they will be raffled off a little later this afternoon when the event concludes. So check that out again. Like I said, it's on the, whoops, sorry about that. It's on the Florida MegaMini site. I'll pop up that banner one more time. I'll pop that banner up right here. Oh, if you want to email me, there you go. You can email me. That's not the banner I wanted to pop up. This one right here. Learn more at floridamegamini.com. Go there, check it out. Again, you can download the schedule, see the class descriptions, get an idea of what to think about for next year if you couldn't make it here. All right. Now, the next thing before I go mobile is I got to do a couple things. So everybody knows this channel is mainly about the light fight, but I cover a lot of events and other things related to the lighting community, including vendors and so forth. However, one of the things I got to do out of the three things I've gotten to do here is, one, I taught a class. It was entitled Believe, because we are a Polar Express theme, and we tied the presentations to the movie, The Polar Express, which features Tom Hanks, who plays 5 characters. That was part of the game show last night. 5 characters Tom Hanks voices in The Polar Express. So we got the Polar Express theme, and my title of my show was Believe, How to Get Your Display TV Ready. Something like that. I don't remember exactly. I think I would remember, but I don't. And we had good attendance in that. It was a lot of fun. I shared a lot of facts, statistics, things to help people get ready. If they want to be on their local news or national TV, or if they just want something that looks like it could be on TV but really don't want the publicity. Then I got to host something really fun and special. And last year when this event had the Tanya Nyack and Felicia Aaron White here, and a lot of past light fighters, we had a roundtable. Well, this year I was nominated to host the roundtable. So I did put a post out on it. Let me pop up the banner, and you can see I had a lot of guests there. I had the Polar Express cast join me, and we had Carter and Tanya join us in the roundtable. You're like, what? I didn't know they were coming. Well, you missed out. They did come. They did come last night. They were here for a brief moment, but they came to Plant City, walked on in, saw what was going on here at the Florida MegaMini, and they were excited. They were excited. And the roundtable was great. The roundtable had it had attendance from past light fighters. There were several of them in there. And of those light fighters, if you want to break them down, those who made it on the show but did not win the light fight trophy, we had a good mix of that. And then we had several champions of the light fight trophy in there. So they were able to give their feedback and input to those attendees that were interested. And that was the other group we had in there. People that were interested in learning about what's the light fight? How do I get on the light fight? What do I need to do? What can alumni from the light fight tell me? And that was fun. And then we actually had a fourth group. I kind of joked with people. I finally said, who's here just because they don't want to go to a pixel class or anything like that? And we had 2 people raise their hand. So I thought that was fun, but they came to see, again, there's something for everybody here. And they had a good time. They enjoyed it. So, but then we did. We had Tanya and Carter join. And you might not believe me, but let me show you. Let me show you the premiere of a special video that we had just for those that attended the Great Christmas Light Fight Roundtable here at the Florida MegaMini 26. And I think you're going to find this video fun. And you're going to wish you were here. You're going to wish you were here. Sorry, I'm not in my studio, so I'm scrolling things. By the way, you know who else is here? Because we're in a church. Jesus is here. He's with us. He's always with us. He's also one of the reasons we believe. So, thank you, Jesus. All right. Oh, by the way, there's all kinds of goodies and tchotchkes around here. And Carl from Jingle Bumpers, Carl Mursky, you'll see him. He's giving away ducks, themed ducks that you can give away on cruise ships. Anybody do that? If you haven't, go see the Mini at Sea video on my channel. Many people are signing up for the Mini at Sea. There's a booth. I'll go by it and show it to you. And yeah, you can get ducks. And there you go. Pixel. There you go. PPD. Look at these guys. In the house. We'll go talk to them a little later. We'll go talk to them later. But yeah, ducks. Hey, and we got snowman ducks, Santa ducks. We got Jesuses. We got all kinds of cool stuff. All right, enough of that. Let me show you the video. Get your comments, and I do want to get more comments, and then we're going to go walk around. We're going to test technology. We're going to see if it works. But here is the premiere of a really fun video. It's about 1 minute and 20 seconds, and it shows you the special guests we had in the Great Christmas Light Fight. Yeah, that's right. We got connections. The librarians got connections. Carter Osterhaus, Tanya Nyack. Just saying, maybe they were here. Here we go. See you in a few minutes.
Carter.
Hey there, Tanya.
Let's head over to the Great Christmas Light Fight Roundtable.
Let's go!
Wow, look at all those lights.
It's incredible. So many lights. Magical. Wow, it looks amazing.
It really does. They deserve a trophy.
And $50,000.
Ho, ho, ho! Here I come, Tanya and Carter!
Okay, Santa, hit it. You're the champion of the Great Christmas Light Fight.
And the $50,000 is yours.
You can win the Light Fight trophy too.
The bell still rings for those who truly believe.
Welcome to the Great Christmas Light Fight Roundtable!
Tanya and Carter joined us. Yeah, kinda. I know, but it was fun, wasn't it? And if you didn't know this, if you're not familiar with the facility, so we saw the strawberry on the Plant City Water Tower. Plant City is known as the strawberry capital of the United States. They just finished their strawberry festival about a week ago. Now spring break's kicking in nearby Tampa and all the other beach cities, and of course Orlando, Disney World, Universal area. And then you saw Tanya and Carter standing in front of a church. Yes, they were in front of the First Baptist Church here in Plant City. And the light show that they were judging and awarded the trophy and the $50,000 to. Yeah, that's the light show that member Bob McDowell, who helped secure this facility, puts on for the community here, and with volunteers from the church to help them set it up. So, hey, that was pretty cool. And the round table was really cool. We get some great advice. So, any comments? I see one or two in here. I'll go check on them because I'm going to go mobile now and I'm going to go interview some vendors. So, what do we got in here? Oh, Bill's happy. Yes, they played your display. They played my display. If you submitted a video, you got to see it on the big screen that I'm hoping to go by and see in the main breakout room, the main meeting room. And it was really cool. It's cool to see your display and people ooh and ah over it for the few seconds that they show it up on the screen. All right, I know it's early for many of you, especially in the central part of the state or western state. I am going to try my hands at technology. I'm going to go live from the front yard like I talked about, just like I did on the OK Texas Xmas. And I'm going to switch cameras here. We'll see if it works. So I might mute off a second. I'm going to prove it to you. Got here my tripod that the Light Fight gave me to do self-filming, which is something we talked about in the class, self-filming. So you see me on there now. I'm going to switch here. I'm going to mute my microphone on my desktop here. And I'm going to be like the Polar Express and steam around the halls here and talk to some of the vendors. And then I'll come back here and we'll wrap things up in a little while. But this could take a while. And then I'm going to take it behind the scenes. So let me switch over here, get things right, make sure everything looks good. Let's do that. Boom. You should still be able to hear me. And then I'm going to add myself to the stage. Well, I'm going to add these guys to the stage. There we go. All right. Well, let's turn it around. All right. We're going to go live. We're going to go VOG. I'm echoing right now, so let me get away from my laptop. And let's go check this out here. Let's go. Hey, look, we got Fred, co-president with Tom Stallings. He's doing some live streaming. You're right there. See now, Fred? You're live. Hey, Fred, what do you want to say to those watching the Librarian about what they're missing here at the 2026 Florida MegaMini?
And every year we're raising the bar. We got more vendors this year, more attendees. It's a lot. It's a lot. If you want to go look at the latest stuff, latest products, get the latest knowledge on how to do things, this is the place to be. Not only is it about education, also about vendors, but it's about getting community, working, getting to know people. There was someone that pulled up to me and go, "Oh, you're in Riverview. Oh, I know the person that's like in your..." Like, it's just about networking and getting to know people, connecting. There's tons of stories that are happening after hours that people, socializing, having over a drink or two, whatever. It's just full of laughter. So it's not just about the learning, about the sales of the vendors and everything. It's also about connecting and getting to know all those faces, all the names. seeing the faces, connecting the faces to the names, you know?
Yeah, all the people you've heard about, the mega people in the industry. Hey, does everybody have to? Do they have to have a light show to be here?
No, absolutely not. We've got, if you want to just come around, see all the vendors, you can get a vendor hall pass, come walk around, and enjoy and see everything. It's absolutely not. If you have someone, if you know someone that is coming to the event, they can buy you a non-attendee dinner ticket, and you can enjoy that too.
Yeah, and the dinner was awesome. It was awesome.
Yep.
Matter of fact, Jordan might give me a behind the scenes of the control room here when he's done his class. So, Fred, thank you for having us. It's been a great experience. And check out Fred's videos on the Florida MegaMini page. He's posted a lot of lives, including from some of the after-hours events. All right. Thanks, Fred. Oh, by the way, here's one of the vendors that many of you know in the light show area, Boscoyo, and that's where I'm set up in their booth. They did not attend as far as James being here. However, they did take pre-orders for the Coro, and their team brought it out here in their trailers from Louisiana. We got the throne there, the big candy cane throne. And hey, come get your picture in it. Come get your picture in it. All right, let's walk around a little more. Let's go check out a few other vendors here, and let's see if technology continues to work. Let's see if it works. Look at these guys. Networking, it's all about, there you go, Ron Howard and Ed Smith. Look at this. Thank you guys. Good morning. You need to be here, right? Be here. Yes. All right, look at it. And we talked about, there's more here than just pixel light show things. There are wireframes. There are wireframes with pixels and LEDs. And here's one of the vendors that has some great stuff that I'd definitely be interested in. You can see them consulting somebody. Again, the vendor hall is a little quiet right now because they're in classes, but check this out. This is called Christmas wireframes, and some great stuff, some really great stuff. And look, the vendors even bring their kids, and the kids get to hang out and do Christmas light stuff. So let's go check out some of the, let's look at some of this stuff close, man. I know we had Devin Blanchard up in Massachusetts who was interested in learning about the name of the company and where they're at, Christmas wireframes. Maybe we can ask them about something. Crystal, you are streaming live on my YouTube channel called The Librarian. If you're not familiar with it, we will catch up later, but we are streaming live now. Okay. What can you tell us about the name of your company, where you're located, and what products you offer?
Yep. We are Christmas Wireframe. We have a manufacturing company in Cumming, Georgia, so just north of Atlanta. And what we wanted to do was bring out a very durable wireframe. All of our wireframes are cold rolled steel. They are not plastic.
Nice.
And we have a proprietary clip so that our frames are actually on square. So when you get your lights on, we wanted to eliminate that problem where you're out there tinkering all the time, having to rotate your lights back around. These lights don't move. Very nice, very nice.
And do you know how many different designs you offer offhand? Is there a catalog? Is there a website?
There is at ChristmasWireframe.com. We've started a digital catalog. We do not have where you can buy at the moment, but we're gearing up for everything and hoping to launch that soon. So we do have some things that are just plug and play. If you're not a pixel person, you don't want to map things, you don't want to tinker with every light, you can plug these guys in. They do what they're supposed to do. Easy peasy.
That's me. I'm a traditional guy.
Yes, me too.
No pixels in my house, but
now if you want to have smart pixels on, we offer smart pixels. We offer the pre-mapping so that it's already done for you, and then you can go in and edit it and make it do the things that you want to do. But we also have the range of just plug and play. Put it in the garden.
Very nice.
Done.
All right. Well, thank you, Crystal. Again, Christmas Wireframes, and the website address again?
It's ChristmasWireframe.com.
All right. Thank you, Crystal.
Thank you.
Have a great show. And I know you're going to be busy here in a minute once all the people come out of their classes. Let's go on here. I see Tom Stallings over here, one of the co-presidents and past light fighters. What do we got over here? Oh, what do we got over here? Mega Trees, Wired Watts, one of the big sponsors. Look at this, and I'm going to show you some really cool stuff here. So I don't see Ken, but these people look like experts. Ken's teaching a class. See, the vendors teach a class. They are doing a controller build. Look what you could build we're streaming live right now, by the way. So, is there anything you want to tell people out there in the internet world about Wired Watts?
Just thank you for your support.
Yes, we thank you for your support. And, you know, if you follow, I have this year made a Coro. I have several of the hatchets, and They give out fun goodies and they have great products. And the game over here is yours, right? Do you want to demo the game for us? Here, we're going to demo the game here. What's this game called?
So this is Ginger Battle. This is our Connect 4 type game that we made this year. All the graphics and programming were all done in house. But we also have this beautiful podium that we engineered. Ken drew the whole thing in CAD and we cut it out and stuff. So basically the way it works is there's buttons 1 to 7 and rows 1 to 7. So whichever button you push is where the cookie drops.
All right, so the cookies are dropping. They're dropping from up there. Uh-oh, yeah.
And we've had people try to beat this gingerbread man, and he's programmed very well. He knows how to play this game. So all these people up here on the winner board have hard-fought battles hidden for their spot up there.
Maybe I can even do this. I think it's for any display. It's pre-programmed. It's sold as a package? Or is this just for the show here?
I'm not sure. That's
Maybe Ken's testing the waters to make these available?
Yep, that's something that Ken's still sort of in talks with. He's trying to gauge people's interest for the most part and see like.
It's kind of like non-gambling.
Yeah, we had a couple of people ask if they could have something like this for like their farm displays and such. So.
Oh, that sounds fun.
There's been a little bit of interest.
Oh, you lose. You're a winner in my book.
Oh,
You're a winner in my
thank you.
book. Now there's another game over here, right?
Yeah, so this other game, we reset this one.
Oh, it's resetting it. See, reset it. Got a new player. What's this one called? Cannonball Cove is this one.
Yeah, so this game is a wiffle ball toss game. It's pretty easy. You have 6 shots in here, and we're going to take these cannonballs, and we're just going to try to throw them into the water.
Oh, well, look at that. They fit.
And if your balls sink, then it's not a winner, and if your ball hits its target, it stays on the surface.
So are there sensors inside that will do something?
There are sensors. If I can just cheat and put one in here, the whole light display changes colors.
Oh, now the display changes colors. Okay, that's fun.
So, yeah, we've had a lot of people come over here and be super competitive about this. So yesterday, I think our high score winner was 22 wins.
Oh, wow. It's like competing for the Light Fight Trophy, everybody.
Oh.
Everybody, just look at these guys. These are your champions up here so far. All right. Well, that's very cool.
Yeah, and that's just from today. So we wiped the scoreboard, and now if anybody is interested in coming over here and trying to get on our leaderboard, we have a whole fresh score to go for.
Thank you for demoing it for us, Tana. Where can viewers that are not familiar with WiredWatch products go?
WiredWatch.com. We also have a Facebook page that we've been pretty active on. You can see I've taken pictures of every person that's won the game today. So if you want to see some of the actions going on, that'd be the place to go.
All right. Appreciate that. And thank you to
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you to Ken from Wired Watts, who is a great sponsor for almost all the minis. I'm going to walk out of the vendor hall just brief so I could show you the entrance as you come in. And you could see the nice big Coro arch here. Let me turn it around now. There we go. Again, I'm testing technology. God bless the USA. Thanks you to all those in service. And welcome to the Florida MegaMini. And again, the Polar Express theme. Oh, look at this. We are by the Lightorama booth, And we got Aubrey Call here, president of Lightorama. And she's demonstrating something to a person here. Hi, Aubrey. You are live on my YouTube channel. And if you don't mind me listening in, can we listen in to what you're showing, or is this secret?
No, so we're talking about the usability of Lightorama software here. So this is our preview editor, the S6. Super simple to set up your prompts. You can click the add button. We've got all of these custom prompts. We interface with tons of vendors in the industry. Really simple to set your prompt definition here. Choose your type of prompt, set what type of lights it is. Over here, LOR protocol, DMX. And then we've got our sequencing grid. Everything's really easily organized in our groups here. Let me go find that tree.
See, that looks familiar to me. I'm still on S3, and I only do a small section of Lightorama, but I need to upgrade, just like Daniel Allison, who uses 100+ of your controllers.
We got him up.
He's upgrading this year. Yes.
So down in our sequencing grid, this makes everything super user-friendly. You can see all of the effects that you're working with, collapse these groups. So we really focus on making new people feel comfortable and confident in their sequencing ability when they're getting started.
Nice. Is there any one particular new product you want to tell us about that's come
We're
to?
going to have to do a whole separate live for that because we have so much to talk about.
Okay. All right, we'll do that. Thank you, Aubrey.
Absolutely.
All right, look at this. Look at this colorful lights. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? Here's Aunt. Here's Andrew Fazio from New Jersey. He is one of the committee members for the Eastern Regional Lighting Enthusiasts Mini, which was last year, and it's coming up again later this year. But they're busy right now. This is pixelnow.com, and some really great stuff. Let's go in here. Check it out.
160 HP DSU plus.
So we'll let them talk. Look at it. They're bringing inventory. Pixelnow.com. All right, now we have another sponsor here who sponsored the Polar Express dinner last night. Lights of Winter. That's Nick. He's there talking to somebody. And again, this is one of those examples of they sell products here that are not Pixel or AC related, although his company sells and offers those services. If you're a traditionalist or want to complement something, let's walk through. Let's see what Nick's got. Look at this. Show specials and all kinds of stuff. Nick helping a customer. I won't interrupt him. But we'll, hey, there's lots of candy too. It's like trick or treating. All right. Now, let's go over here. By the way, liking what you're saying, you wish you were here. Hopefully when the class is let out, you get to see some of the crowds. But hit like, hit subscribe, follow the Librarian on my YouTube channel, @LightFightLibrarian. And get your comments. And when I get back to the console, I'll answer those. All right, now we got another big sponsor here. And more than sponsor, I call this gentleman a friend, Mr. J.R. Matos and Matos Designs. He's not in the booth right now. I saw him walking around. But Matos is here in big ways. I'll show you the big Sasquatch Megatree they have outside later. But we got guys here waiting. We got a smaller, quote smaller. I think that's a 12-foot tree. But there you go. Zeus Sasquatch. Oh no, that's a 17-foot tall tree. And one thing JR's big on is if they don't run it, why would you? In other words, he tests everything on his own display to see if it's going to work. And you see that net there, that's an example of if you're a Halloween enthusiast or Halloween light show, you can take a mega tree and they sell a net accessory. It looks like a spider web. And look at this, you can buy these RGB arches. And that's the thing, you see it says sold. A lot of vendors don't want to leave with this stuff here. They offer a great price on it at the show. And you can buy it here. You can buy it here. Got to be first though. These were sold pretty early, and they pick them up when they leave. Yeah, we talked about the web there. Oh, and then if you were on the Mini at Sea, we built a Mini at Sea hat, Larson Family Lights. Well, here is the one that they're offering through Matos for the 2026 Florida MegaMini, and I filmed this yesterday. It says believe when it goes around, and it says the Florida MegaMini. Larson Family Lights, LL Lights, they're going to be making these commercially available soon, but right now they're offering some through Matos. So if they're not sold out here, maybe reach out to JR if you're interested to see what he has available left, or he can connect you to Larson Family Lights. I don't think their website's up yet to buy any of that stuff. So again, I'll try to catch JR later, and giving away things. Giving away things. I tried to get the Mega Tree, but I was too late. All right, let's move it along. We got a lighting engineer here. We got Doug. Hey, Doug, what do you want to tell us? You're live streaming here. What do you like about the Florida MegaMini?
It gets me out of Las Vegas.
Gets you out of Las Vegas, see? And you can go gamble over there on Ken's machine over there, kinda.
Well, actually, what I really like about the Florida Mini is being around so many like-minded people that understand the impact of what their lights mean to their neighborhood.
Yeah, and last night we had Mike McDowell, a comedian, a theologian, very funny guy. He used to write bumper stickers, and he wrote jokes for Carrot Top, and he does comedian, but he also has a mission. And last night, his message, I think, was kind of emotional at the end. After he did a fun comedy act, he tied it back to what we do with our displays, and about, you never know what's going on in somebody's life. Could be a death, loss of a family member, loss of a job, just depressed, and you're driving home one day and you come across a light display like this, and it just gives people hope. And I think that was a great message, and it was received well.
With my personal display, that's happened to me so many times that it's really a driving force. It really is.
Well, I appreciate that, Doug, and we'll see you again here when we go through the vendor hall. And thank you for sharing your experiences here. All right, let me wander over here. I'm not too good at this vlogging stuff. I don't usually do this, and I don't have the right camera, but Look at this. Andrew's getting around. Fozzie of Family Lights. Look at that. And we're here at EFL Design, who offered a lot of, there's Jackie over there. His trailer is outside, and if you're into the light show stuff, you could pre-order show specials and free pickup here of Coro, and they've been out there all day long. I'll try to get video of it. If not live, I'll get it for the show. Of all the Coro that was delivered here for free pickup by the attendees. And again, we have over 300 attendees. I think it's close to 350 with vendors. And they're next here to Showstopper Sequences. We got Michael and Diana. Look at this. They're here telling people how the services they offer. They're great people. The best thing about the Florida MegaMini is meeting new people and talking with them. And they're great friends. Diana and Michael are awesome friends. Say hi, you're live on my YouTube channel. All right, yeah, sorry to interrupt you. Keep doing business, helping customers out.
Everything is free today.
Yeah, where are you from, Chris?
Original from here?
Well, where are you from now for what brings you to the show?
Oh, from Tampa.
Tampa, so you're close by.
Bradenton.
Bradenton, okay. What kind of show do you have?
I got a Beatles Christmas light show in Bradenton.
Okay.
Big show.
So you do pixels, okay?
Yes. It's about a couple 100,000 pixels.
Oh, only a couple 100,000. You know how many pixels I have?
That's amazing.
You know how many pixels I have? 0. I'm a traditional guy, but that's the thing. The Florida MegaMini has something for everybody.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. It's nice to meet you, Chris.
Me too.
I'll shake your hand. Here you go. See that? You make new friends. Michael and Diana, is there anything, unless I'm not interrupting you, is there anything you want to say about what services you offer at Showstopper for those that aren't familiar, or what they're missing here at the Florida MegaMini?
I think one of the things that we offer we offer really unique sequences at really reasonable prices, and we offer a lot of value. We do things like everything includes a lyric track. We have high def props, we have regular props, and we try to make it where you spend so much on pixels.
Yeah, only some people do.
Only some people.
Yeah.
Only some people. That's true. You spend so much on pixels. Now you got to light them up, right? And so people want to be conservative with their money, and so we offer them.
Okay.
Absolutely. And we're starting a thing where each show that we go to, a 50% off at the show, and for one sequence, and then we offer more.
Now, is this for show? Do you want me to show your QR code? It's only for show attendees.
Oh, it's for this weekend. So yes.
So this is public. Okay, here.
Yeah,
If you want a discount on a Showstopper sequence and never purchased a part, here you go. Here is a Librarian, not exclusive, but coming to you. There's a QR code you can scan and check out Michael and Diana's sequencing abilities. And the best thing I said too is such friendly people, and they go to a lot of the minis. So thank you for what you're offering. And here's Jordan Nash.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey.
We are not quite set up in there. Everything's turned off.
Okay.
So we might have to circle back around like during lunch or.
We might do that. So
hopefully see you guys again.
What Jordan's referring to, we're going to see some of the lights blink on the main stage, but they're not ready yet.
Some of the behind the scenes works.
All right.
Yeah, not quite ready yet.
Okay. Well, we're going to keep going to vendors. Thank you, Jordan.
Thanks.
Jordan.
All right. Over here we got BF Light Shows. We got Kyle and Christina. I think Kyle's teaching a class, and Christina was here, and when I told her she's going to be on TV, she hit on me. It's not her thing, but they do all kinds of things. They do a commercial drive-through. They're giving away all these great Christmas sugar cookies. Take as many as you want. They offer all kinds of services from props to sequencing to all, you name it. They do a great residential display. They've gone very viral on their residential display, and it's a fun thing. And then look over here, look, we're back, there's the Librarian table. Looks like we're still streaming. Get your comments in, by the way. I'm gonna wave, look at this. Let's do this one. Hey, Florida MegaMini 2026. And then over here, we're not gonna interrupt them, but there's Carl Mursky from Jingle Bumpers. I'm using his microphone right now. And there's Greg Mackery. Greg was on the Mini at Sea virtually teaching a class, and Carl is here, the voice of Lifeway. And then here is my biggest fan, the Kimberly Michael. Look at this. What do you like about the Florida MegaMini?
Camaraderie.
The camaraderie.
Yeah.
I like spending it with you too.
Yeah.
And I know you're patient.
Yeah.
And I make you get up early.
I have to be.
She has to be. All right, I'm going to finish this up so I can go hang out with Kimberly Michael. Let's see what other vendors we here. We got Your Pixel Store, so Minor Mendoza, many of you know him. Not here in person this time. I think he had a conflict, but he did support the Mini, became a vendor, sent products out, set out tables of his products, including this, look at this bulb. Whoops, look at this bulb. Jordan Maywald, you need to get one this tall, buddy. All right. But yeah, check out your Pixel store. Thank him for sponsoring us. We got SFL Designs here. Look at this, SFL. He's talking to a customer here, brought a lot of his products, does a lot of... They make all kinds of clips and stuff for Coro props, 3D printing stuff. Jason's probably teaching a class. Oh no, there he is. There's Jason. I didn't even see Jason there. Jason, hey, you're live on my YouTube channel. If you want to go watch, you can stand by the Bascuyo booth and watch yourself, but or watch it later. But hey, thank you for being a vendor and sponsor of not only the Florida MegaMini, but many other minis and shows. What's something you could tell us about today, whether a new product or why people should send the MegaMini? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I'll tell you what. So I built this here, this SFL, and this actually shows the difference between our Seed Pixel Popper and our new, these are not on the website. You're seeing them for the first time live here. These are called the Flushy Pops. And these allow the Seed Pixels to be out here naked and to be flush with the prop itself. They go on real easy. They do not pull, you can't pull the wires out through the front, which was a common mistake with some of the other designs. And if you look at it just from the side right here, you get a full 180 of, like if you pick up on the front where you can see just the side, you can see that pixel 180 degrees.
Oh wow, instead of just point of focus where some pixels are.
And even the pixel poppers, you can't do that. You really have to be towards the front. Whereas the Flushy Pops, you can see 180
watch
degrees
yourself.
All the way around. So,
Flushy Pops. How'd you come up with that name?
I don't know. So, but this shows the difference between a bullet pixel, our C pixels, and then the C pixel pop.
All right, so 3 different types of pixels.
Pixels.
Now you were 3D printing a lot of stuff too. Like what kind of stuff do you 3D print? I see some pieces here.
All stuff here. So we've got mega tree toppers or mini mega tree toppers. We've got box mounts for our enclosures, which is hanging on our house right here. So this is just a Bud Box 32022, and it's got
oh, look at that. You can snap it right off. Nice and neat.
The mounts for the controllers.
And it hooks in the siding, right?
Yep, you just use the vinyl siding mount, pop that on.
Oh, wow.
And snap it on.
Very nice.
So you can mount it right to your side of your house. There's all kinds of stuff that we got.
We're Polar Express here, but we got the Grinch, man.
Yeah.
Go away.
We had it last year, right?
Very cool.
So a lot of good stuff.
Well, I appreciate it, Jason. I'm going to go around and get more vendors. Great products.
Yeah.
And everybody, check it out. What's your website?
SFL-designs.com.
SFL-designs.com. Oh.
Real quick, we got our mini me tree.
Oh, this was your build you did, right?
That we did. So we had a lot of fun with that. And then behind it is our mini mega tree, but you'll see it doesn't have any lights on it. So
why is that?
Those at home.
They left them at home. Okay. But yeah, that's the other thing I didn't mention. There are build classes. Like on the Mini at Sea, we built a pixel hat. Jason offered a class where you could build this seed tree. There was a good attendance, and I'm sure videos, I've seen some pictures out there, so appreciate it.
Thanks.
So thank you, Jason, and don't take the Grinch's advice. Don't go away. Go check out SFL-Design. All right, we got another vendor here. I've seen him earlier, maybe around Crown Illuminations, and he's been at a lot of these shows. He makes this unique product where if you have roofs you want to cover, they're kind of like net lights. I don't know the details, but you can kind of see in that picture down there what they do. So check out Crown Illuminations, another sponsor or vendor. And then he's not here right now, but we had gentlemen come here from the UK with Baldric boards, and this is the world's biggest control board. Yes, check it out. Now it's really a model, but it's fun. It's fun. Ron Howard, let's steal the fuses. This thing won't work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Did you know this is interactive, that this is a working controller?
That's what we got the demo yesterday, but I don't know how to do it.
You just got to push buttons. Off, on, off. Boom. Oh, this one maybe.
Oh, look at that. So look at that. Now it's here for just a demo and show, but it actually works and shows what Baldric boards do. And they did a build, right? Do you know Baldric did a build, Ron, right?
They're doing a build right now. So I think there was like 50, 60 people doing a Baldric build, which is amazing.
That's a lot of people.
You notice this is the proper gauge. None of that thin American stuff. Proper British gauge.
Yeah, it's some heavy duty. But yeah, Baldric build, and I didn't know that 50 to 60 people are in there building now. That's why he's not at the table.
Maybe exaggerating.
You never exaggerate, Ron.
But if you were here, you could participate in that and learn how to build a Baldric build.
Hey,
They missed out. Are they?
they
not
did.
missing
They
out?
are missing out. And thank you for promoting another vendor. But since we're next to your booth, before you run on, what do you want to tell us real quick from Extreme Sequences? I propped you up as being an intensive instructor. What do you want to talk about?
Oh my gosh. I've got ornaments here that you can scan for a 70% discount.
Is it okay?
off the sequence.
So even if they're not here, they can do it?
No, no. You have to be here. But if you can grab it real quick and then scan it, sure, go for it. But
specials are got to be here to get them.
yeah. My favorite thing about being here is just hanging out with the people like the librarian, who I haven't really hung out with you a whole lot.
We've met each other before,
but so last year was a little tough, but I'm back and able to reconnect with people I haven't seen in years, and do one of the things I love to do most. Not talk, I teach.
Teach.
I love to teach. I love to impart knowledge in a hobby that is infectious, giving, and challenging at the same time. So when I see other people as passionate as
the professor, hey, maybe it's another channel.
Yeah, it's good to hang out with these people that have this passion. And so I do encourage you, support your local minis, get to the various conferences out there. But this conference here, the facility is immaculate. The people, the effort they put into this is second to none. They're all by enthusiasts. This is 100% put on by enthusiasts, not event planners, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's enthusiasts that work together on their own time, their own dime, to put something together for the vendors who appreciate this, and for the people who are looking for knowledge.
Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it. And thank you for being a past light fighter, too, man. All right, we're moving along here. We've got another past light fighter, C1 light fighter here, Michael Simmons from Toon2, and he's talking to some clients here about his products. Or are you just hanging out, talking, doing both?
Yep.
So, Michael, we're live right now.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Hey, you're live too. Hey, you're on TV. Anything you want to say in 30 seconds about what Toon2 offers, or why you like? This is your first Florida MegaMini,
This is my
correct?
first Florida. It's great. Love everybody here. They've been very welcoming. Definitely will be back here.
All right.
So, yeah.
And Michael was also an instructor going through his Toon2 product. So, what website can they go to check it out?
To tune2.app. That's TUNE2.app.
All right, check it out here, tune2.app. All right, now we got another vendor here and a great friendly person, and we got Scott from Heart Family Lights, and he offers a lot of cool products. You know, check out this Coro, wood, colored, plastic, 3D printed, you name it. Scott, tell us something about Heart Family Lights and what you offer to the community.
Well, I think the biggest thing we offer is unique props. Most of the stuff no one else has. We try to make it more unique. Like our gnome here, we've got it in Coro, we've got it in wood. The mini props that go with it are in Coro, wood, and 3D, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, let's check.
We like to try and give a little variety. The great thing about the 3D printed pops is you don't have to paint them. They're already colored for you.
I mean, check this out. This is so cool. And they make other kinds of stuff. I mean, you're having a wedding, you're having a baby, you can get. They do other products. Is there a website to buy this stuff, or is it through the?
The website for most of the holiday lighting stuff is heartfamilights.com, and then for this laser engraving stuff is heartfamilycreations.com.
Okay, so heartfamilylights.com and heartfamilycreations.com. And hey, we thank you for being here and being a vendor, and
it's great.
It's been great hanging out. Great to see you again.
Great
All right,
seeing you guys.
thanks, Scott. All right, and there's nobody here manning this booth, and they're supposed to be, but I guess I'll talk about it. The Mini at Sea 2027, leaving out of Port Canaveral, Florida, on Royal Caribbean's Harmony of the Seas. Sign up today. Work with cruise planners. Karen Matos, she can help you out. A lot of people I've heard signed up since we've been here. There's where you can go to scan the QR code. And who doesn't want to hang out with this guy? Mini at Sea, it's awesome. I've been there. Look at that. We got pixel perfect sequences here. I'm not sure where he is. And then we got another person who attended the Mini at Sea. We got Gilbert Engineering here with a lot of nice colored Coro props with prints on it. You do cutouts. Definitely great people. We hung out with Jason and his wife, and they're great, fun people. They've signed up for the Mini at Sea 2027, and You should sign up for the Mini at Sea 2027. Oh, maybe I had the camera backwards. Hope I didn't have it backwards. I'm learning technology here, folks. Sorry if I did. All right. And then here we got Barry Productions. This is Bob McDowell. And again, he is the church member here that's really made a lot of this possible at this venue. And he started up his own choreo company where he does seed choreo. And look at this matrix. It's made with seed pixels and it's super light. You can pick it up. And he's talking to people, so I won't interrupt him. But he also works on a strawberry farm. And let's get a fresh strawberry. Yeah, we're going to get a fresh strawberry here. Check that out. Thank you for the strawberries, Bob.
That's fine, because on my house.
Juicy. Sequence Solutions. They're here again, probably in a class or walking around, and check out Sequence Solutions. Let's head back down, eat my strawberry. Again, Plant City, strawberry capital of the United States. The Florida MegaMini. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek here. We got another couple vendors to go see, but you know, there's all kinds of fun stuff. Picture opportunities here. You go play their game. Oh, look, they don't want to be on TV. You could be on TV. Let's real quick. I'll just show you the vendor hall. Jordan said he'll show us later. When it's turned on, they're not set up yet. But here is, man. This is one of the control rooms for this facility for manning all the lights, the cameras. I mean, it is legit a great facility to host like a small concert. And that's just the backside control board. Again, this will be opened for lunch today, and then they'll have a, that strawberry's good. You see the big main stage up there? It has a light show. So we're not only people standing on a stage talking, we have light shows sequenced around the theme of the event, which is, again, believe the Polar Express. And this will be filled up around lunchtime. I'll try to come live again. And this is where Jordan's team hangs out and does all the fun stuff. So you can see all the laptops here. And Jordan, you saw him. He said he'll give me a demo. All right, let's get back out, Polar Express. Let's go back out. All right, you got comments? Are you liking what you're seeing? Hit like, hit subscribe, follow the Librarian on YouTube, follow my Facebook page, and tell me what things you want to see in a future episode here. And are you going to come to the 2027 Florida MegaMini? All right, I think we got one or two more vendors. Miss Kim's sitting here patiently. I'm always accused of leaving her in places, and I did. Liz, we got Carl here. Here's that schedule I talked about. Jingle bumpers. Carl does a lot of voiceover work. He does a lot of the recordings for the event. And you can see he's getting ready to talk and make some announcements. Here we go. It's live. All right, so we're giving rules of the road here. Rules of the road. All right, we also have Daniel Culp with Culp Lights is here. I know he did teach a class, and he has all his Falcon Player controllers and different things like that for all you Pixel folks. Stuff I installed my Mini at Sea hat I built. It has a Raspberry Pi, and we had to play with Falcon Player, and even I had to do it. So it was pretty easy. All right. Then we got I think the last person I didn't get here is Pixel Pro Displays. We got Clyde and Robert. They're here talking about their products, and it's great stuff. Check out Pixel Pro Displays. Let me walk down one other area. I think classes are going to be letting out here soon, and then we'll wrap this up at the console here, and we'll try to come back live at lunch. You can see, hey, here's a. Say hi to everybody on YouTube. Hey. Let's walk out here. You know what I want to do? I want to show you Marcus from Lightorama. There we go. Brad, winner of season 13 Light Fight. You're live right now on the Librarian, man.
All right, brother. Let's go down here real quick. Registration, because when you come in to the church, you got great people who, 2 of them happen to be past light fighters, 3 of them actually here. This is the registration booth when you come in, and you get welcomed. You see registration. And this is where you start your day at the Florida MegaMini after walking through the door. You get greeted by 2 of the happiest people on earth, Mickey and Minnie Bouse, and then Mr. Calvin Slater. All 3 past light fighters. Right? Isn't that awesome? And even more fun is Calvin was on one of the very few Neighborhoods episodes, so from Celebration, Florida. And look, he's eating some of the snacks provided by the vendors. We got little strawberries sitting there. And they are also our MC hosts and do a great job up on stage telling everybody what's going on and what to happen. You're live right now. Is there anybody that wants us to say one thing about the Florida MegaMini or what they need to think about?
You need to come. You should be here.
You should be here.
You should be here.
You heard that. When Minnie Bouse talks, you got to come. You need to go check out their episode of Light Fight. Do you remember what was your season and an episode? Season 6, episode 4. Check it out. It's Disney themed. I'll just give you a heads up, and it's very fun.
It was on Pluto TV.
It was on Pluto TV. And again, Calvin was on the Neighborhoods episode in season 3?
Season 3, episode 3.
Yep, season 3. You think the librarian would know that, especially after I just talked about it. Hey, let's peek outside real quick. Not much out here right this second, but I do show you, you come into the church, and we do have Matos Designs 33-foot mega tree right here. And yesterday, the Bigda family from Light Fight was here. They couldn't make it today. They volunteered, did all the snack stuff. They had their helicopter here that Bill Bigda built. It was set up. But there is that 33-foot mega tree. Welcome to the First Baptist Church. Here's EFL, where those that want it, I don't know how you should see how much Coro they've distributed here. I don't know where they fit it all. It's almost empty though, because they've been giving it out since Wednesday. And this is where you can pick up your Coro. You know, look at this, good stuff. And the nice thing about doing this, besides a group buy and saving on shipping, is that a lot of them, you know, I'm not a Coro person, but they make bigger props, and when they ship them, they got to slit them. You can get them unslit here, so it's one big piece instead of pieces you have to put together. So look at that, she's helping people. See that? She's offering discounts for people here that didn't do pre-orders. So again, EFL Designs, people picking up. The parking lot's full out here. The church is even expanding for next year. And you know, last year we had demonstrations on the lawn out here, and it's fun. It's fun. You hanging in there? I'm almost done, I promise. I know it's a long video, but I'm trying to show you everything I can. If classes are still going on, I'm going to sneak in and quietly just show you what people are doing. All right. Look at this. There's our sponsors and our vendors. Yeah, we even got an inflatable here. It's almost as big as Maywald's Parlor Express train. And then we got over here this great facility. It even has a library. I think I posted that. Look at this. You think I would have broadcast from here? They're just making everybody feel at home. They're making me feel at home. Welcome to the Librarian's Library in Plant City, Florida. A rental library. Now we also have a venue upstairs that's new, but it's not open to us this year because they're still finishing permits. But this is an area of the snacks, and they're laying stuff out. They're probably getting ready for lunch. Breakfast was out here, sponsored by the vendors. Wally Lights was one of those sponsors. The Hot Chocolate Junction. There's iced tea and hot coffee all day. Back here is where you would have saw the Bigdas yesterday, you know, organizing all the snacks and food and all that good stuff. So we appreciate the volunteers. Look at this, working hard. Again, not being paid. This is all out of wanting to help the community and help those attending have a great time. All right, I'm gonna go down one of the classroom hallways here. Well, before that though, we're gonna hit the raffle. Hit the raffle room. Let's hit the raffle room. All right, here we are. Raffles. And here we go. A dedicated room to raffles. And we can, there's all kinds of stuff you can win. All kinds of stuff. Look at this. Look at some of the prizes you can win. Look at this. Incredible. All donated by the vendors. Lots of tickets in there. You can see the different vendors. Everything's tagged. Really appreciative of the vendors. We got our volunteers over here Chris and Heather, who helped do. You're live on my YouTube channel, The Librarian. Nice. And I know, Chris, you do the raffle stuff. At least I've been coming, or 2 years.
I've been always helping with raffles.
So what can you tell us about the raffles for those that have never been to a Florida MegaMini?
There's a lot of them. So the great thing is just about everybody wins something. So you put a ticket in one of the buckets, you're going to probably win something. It's pretty random.
I won 2,000 pixels last year.
There you go.
And my other friend won a beach and controller.
Thousands of pixels, controllers, props, you name it. It's in here. It's ready to be raffled.
Well, we appreciate it. I know it's a hard task to coordinate all this. And let me finish showing the rest of the vendors. And then I'll show you just some of the tops of the tickets. I mean, when you register, your registration fee includes a certain number of tickets, and you can buy tickets to increase your chances. I mean, look at all the tickets in these boxes. But almost everybody, not almost everybody, but a lot of people, a good percentage get a prize, or you get discount codes too as an attendee. So it's almost like winning a raffle. So sign up for next year's Florida MegaMini. Just follow again, floridamegamini.com. And let's go down one of the classrooms here. I gotta be quiet now because they're probably teaching. And look at this. We'll peek in. Here's a class right here. I'll go in, but I'm not gonna talk. All right, for those still watching, sorry we lost connection. I did at least get to show part of the classroom. It might have been because that building's steel, part of it's new. Hey, I'm going to try to come back live impromptu during lunch to show you some of the light show stuff and maybe some more backstage stuff. Sorry that happened. We've had a great run. It worked. But let me check in on all the comments here, and we'll wrap things up shortly so I go hang out and do some things. But, hey, got Devin joining. Devin, I called you out. I interviewed the wireframe company that you asked about, so go check it out if you missed it. Brandon Reaver. Hey, we're hanging out with the Ohioans here. My rental car even has, in Florida, an Ohio license plate. Go figure that. We got Sam Finney joining. Thanks for showing us around. Sam, you should have been here for the Light Fight Roundtable. You missed Tanya and Carter. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the video to begin or hang out when I close the show out here in a second. Devin, I know you wish you could be here. I know you said that. Hopefully the New York Mini, and we still got Brandon saying hi to Miss Kimberly Michael. That's right, 2028, because Brandon's committed to them 2027 Mini at sea. All right, folks, I'll try to come back. I don't have the scheduled. I'll try to come back a little bit during lunch, even if it's just on my phone, show you some of the stage, the light show, maybe some of the raffles. And before that, the message I left with on my Great Christmas Light Fight Roundtable was those of us that do light displays. We do it for our communities. We do it for ourselves. It's a hobby, but we do it because it helps make people believe. It gives them hope. You know, I mentioned it earlier. There was Mike McDowell, who was the entertainment this year. Hey, look, the light show going on. And he closed his session last night about, you never know what's going on in somebody's life. They're driving down the dark road one night and they come across a house like yours, glowing in the background. And we bring people smile. We bring people light. We bring people hope. And even if it's only for a few minutes or for a long time, it creates a memory. And it gives them a chance to reflect and think of something happy or an experience that was happy. And that was kind of one of my ending messages in my Light Fight Roundtable, that we are the light. We make people believe we are the voice of the community, the voice of the Great Christmas Light Fight. So many of you know I interviewed Brian Fairley, the voice that narrates the Christmas Light Fight. Well, I took that video and updated a little bit to wrap up my session. And that's where I'm going to wrap up today's interview, where
I let everybody know whether you're trying to get on TV or just doing a show for you or doing it for your community, you are the voice of light displays. You're the voice of the Great Christmas Light Fight. I'm going to play this video, and then I'll come back, say goodbye, and we'll try to come live during the lunch. So thanks for tuning in. Hit like, hit subscribe, watch this for a minute and 20 seconds. And I modified that Brian video to incorporate my message. Watch this.
Your Christmas lights inspire. Your Christmas lights delight. I am the voice behind the mic. I set the mood. I bring the hype. I'm behind the scenes. That's right. Why, yes, I'm the voice of the great Christmas light
Christmas light fight is on!
All right, everybody. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a voice for your community. Again, check back. I'll try to come live during lunch and show some of the stage stuff. And thank you for watching The Librarian. Hit like, hit subscribe, and see you soon.